Hey everybody, just want to make a quick video about how I terminate PIRs. So we got a 6 conductor wire here, typically red and black for power, white and green for the PIR, and then whatever's left over after that, typically blue and brown for the tamper. So first thing I want to do is score the outside sheathing and then take off the outer sheathing. There is the score. I cut my ripcord off, and then I just make sure these are pretty even. So I know that everything except for the white and the blue, I'm going to have a 1/4 inch off of the end, and then the white and the blue, since I'm going to tie some resistors in, I'm going to make those a little bit longer. So on all of my, let's see if I can get this, there we go. My regular ones, I've got about a 1/4 inch of the outer sheathing stripped off, and then my white and my blue, probably 1/2 inch. Now, don't throw these sheathings away, and I'll show you why. So putting on my resistor, I want as much contact between the resistor and the wire. I've got a little bit extra at the end here, but I'm going to twist that guy up nice and good. Then I'm going to cut that end off. When I put my bean on there, I want to make sure that I cover up all of that exposed metal. And then what I'm going to do is either take my Channies or my Kleins and turn them on a diagonal and crimp it diagonally. Just in case I want to try to pull the bean off later, something to that effect. It makes it a little bit easier. So I've crimped that on a diagonal, and then I took that leftover sheathing and I put it on the exposed metal of the resistor. So now I've got about a little over a 1/4 inch ready to go into the PIR, and there's no exposed metal anywhere. And I'm going to repeat this for the blue conductor as well. And this is what it looks like on the blue conductor. Got a little over a 1/4 inch of exposed metal there. That's going to be used for terminating. Now with these particular resistors, this exposed metal, this end of the resistor, was thin enough that a 22 gauge sheathing slides on there pretty easy. On the thicker resistors, you're not going to be able to do it, and you're going to need a thicker outer sheathing if you're going to dress it in this manner. Okay, now that we have the base of the PIR mounted, we want to make sure that when we're terminating these, that we don't have any insulation under the termination. We want just a little bit of conductor exposed to make sure that we're not causing any issues that'll come back to haunt us, false alarms, losing power, whatever it may be. So we want just a little bit of conductor exposed under the termination. The other thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we're twisting these before we put them under the termination. We don't want any hairs running wild and causing issues. And this is our finished product. Typically the darker color, I like to put it under the common, even though sometimes it doesn't matter. It's just some consistency. And then I like to space these to where no resistor, resistor, no resistor, resistor. Double check your colors before you close this up. Sometimes I sing a little song to myself. It's easy to get into zombie mode and blow and go, you know. So this is my method. I just want to try to give myself a fighting chance and not have to come back on a callback. I want to make sure that each termination is the best possible, and I want to minimize the amount of conductor shown in the termination, making sure that there's nothing that can short out or anything like that.